Good morning, Google. Google? YouTube. Good morning, YouTube. Internet. Good morning, Internet. Wow, I'm on fire today. This video is a little later than usual. I had a doctor's appointment this morning. That went well. But I had something interesting to share with you guys. Did you ever sell something on eBay? Yeah, yesterday I decided to sell, last week I decided to sell my old phone on eBay. Easy enough. They apparently have this new guarantee thing where if you list an item, they'll give you a guaranteed sell price. If it doesn't sell for that amount of money, they will give you like the difference, which sounded cool, right? But you have to use like their listing format. So like you have to do like a 7-day listing, which people don't usually bid on stuff until like the last day. So like I didn't understand that. So I was like, sure, we'll try it. They gave me the guarantee. So a week goes by. I was actually talking to Chris about this yesterday. Week goes by and the auction gets up to some ridiculously high dollar amount. Like we're talking, what, a new iPhone 6 is like $650, the 64 gigabyte one. This sucker sold for like $800, which made no sense to me. But I'm like, okay, whatever. Now tell me if this sounds sketchy though. So they buy the item, and so the user who bought it, I check their profile and they're like, okay, well, 45 feedback, 100% positive. Nice. Started their account in 2011 from Georgia. Profile picture had an attractive lady on it. I'm like, okay, seems like a legit profile. Seems legit. So then I go to like the sales record, because eBay has like a sales record behind the scene. And then the sales record shows that they're in Delaware. So account was created in Georgia, but the purchase address is in Georgia, or Delaware, I'm sorry, in Delaware. So I'm like, okay, maybe they moved, right? It's been 4 years, right? 4 years, they really wanted the iPhone. Maybe they're sold out somewhere else in Delaware that they can't get one. I don't know. So then I look at the email address, and the email address is from Russia. So this purchase spanned from Georgia to Delaware to Russia. Naturally, they have not paid me yet. Don't understand why. Seems completely legit. I sent them a couple messages saying, how are you planning on paying for this? And I didn't get any responses. Well, I'm assuming if they speak Russian, maybe that's a problem. Maybe there's a language barrier there. But they did mark it as paid. They're not going to pay, are they? Come on, Internet. They're not going to pay me. Frustrating. In different news, yesterday I decided with my buddy, I'll let you guys know whether they pay or not. Right, as of right now, probably I don't think it's going to happen. So in different news, yesterday a buddy of mine is also learning PHP. I've talked about this a couple times in the show. I'm a WordPress developer. I'm learning PHP, like the coding of PHP, and a buddy of mine's going to be working with me on that. And basically WordPress revolves around 3 languages. It's or 4-ish. It's PHP, MySQL, which is a database engine, and then CSS, or cascading style sheets, which is kind of a language but not really. It's more of a formatting language. And then the third language is actually HTML, or hypertext markup language. I got a pretty good book from O'Reilly on the subject. It's going pretty good so far. I like the language. I like PHP. It's good. It's a good language. It's very widely adopted, and WordPress basically runs on it. Now the problem with WordPress that I have is like I know just enough. I know enough to make things happen. I don't know enough to like go into the code and make them happen correctly. So most of the time when I'm doing like a fix, it's more like a band-aid to a solution, right? And the thing I've always kind of been frustrated with learning programming languages is like the time commitment that's required. And it's like boring, like in a lot of ways. Like I've just always had it be boring. So I'm pretty excited to bring my buddy in on this, Chad. And me and him are going to kind of collaborate, because I've always kind of had to do this stuff on my own, and programming is not fun to do on your own. Like, you need, like, for me, I need other people like involved in that kind of project. You know, I can't just sit down and code for 8 hours by myself. I need people to collaborate with and discuss it with and bounce ideas off of. It's just part of the deal. I don't know if you guys have learned any programming languages. PHP is one of the best ones. Ruby is fantastic. Chad is primarily a Ruby programmer. He's very good at it. And I don't know if you guys have ever done it, but it's a I don't know, it's a frustrating experience. Learning something new is always uncomfortable. Like, I try to make it fun. I've got the book on my tablet. I've got like a recliner chair in my office, really nice chair. It's just like, it's like what I was talking about in earlier videos. Like, it doesn't really solve all this, making things easier doesn't really solve the motivation problem. Like, you need to sit down and just do it, you know? And that's what I'm planning on doing today. I'm just gonna sit down and do it. Because I'm 5 chapters into this book. It's a great book. It's the O'Reilly PHP, MySQL, CSS, HTML5. You can find it if you just Google it. It's a very good book for this subject. But that's our motivation for today, guys. Just do it. Whatever it is that's on your table, just like me today, that you've been putting off, or you like to put off every day, just do it. Like, do a little bit of it. Even if it's just a little bit, still more than you did yesterday. And the idea, I guess, is over time, the little bit adds up, right? It accumulates. And eventually you wake up 5 years from now and you're a PHP genius. Hopefully. Anyways, I'm already over my time today, guys. Have a wonderful day, and wish me luck on the eBay sale. I hope it goes well. And I hope you guys have a good day. I'm going to go.